Welcome to All About the Philippines. Arguments in any relationship are bound to happen, but how do we argue in a safe and respectful way so we don't put our relationship at risk? So many relationships will fail at this level, and finding a way to resolve conflict in any relationship is vital, but even more so when two different cultures may be involved and where there can be a gap around language. In this video, I'll give you the tips you need so you can learn how to fight fairly with your Filipina. Looking to date a Filipina or already dating or married to a Filipina? I use my experiences around my relationship with my Filipina wife of 6 years, as well as my professional experience as a qualified relationship counsellor for the past 10 years to help you on your way. Are you after information, tips and resources for a successful relationship with a Filipina and maintain it? Too easy. Just take a second to subscribe and click the bell icon, and I promise you'll never miss out again. Relationships end every day because people let their emotions get the better of themselves. They think that what they believe is right, and as such devalue or put down their partner's own thoughts, views or beliefs. These people seem to have an urge to be proven right, and so they will fight ferociously to be vindicated. These people, commonly referred to as right fighters, devalue their Filipina's opinions and often yell over the top of their Filipina and basically push her way into submission. She may give in to you because she doesn't want all the arguing, yelling and conflict, and she may not have the words in English that you have to be able to put her views forward in a comfortable way. So really you've got an unfair advantage if you're going to be one of these right fighters. If you want a happy relationship where your Filipina isn't afraid or worried to put her point of view forward, then you really need to learn how to fight fairly with your Filipina. Straight up, there needs to be some rules that you both agree to when you're having a discussion, disagreement or argument, whatever you want to call it. And this is all centered around having respect for each other. Firstly, understand that you don't need to always be right. It is okay for two people to have different views and opinions. Whilst two people may be in a relationship together, you still both have separate brains and have the right to have your own thoughts without being ridiculed or put down or abused by the other person. Learn how to listen carefully to your Filipina without interrupting. Hearing and listening are two different things. Look at her, pay attention and really listen to what she says and try and understand her point of view and why she may think that way. Summarize what she has said to you and ask her if this is correct. If you've heard her out and you still don't agree with her, then you can always agree to disagree in a calm way. Remember, right fighters will only achieve an escalation to the argument. And it is very possible to argue without raising your voice, giving insults or putting someone down. When you yell at your Filipina, she'll go into her shell, she may become scared and she won't listen to what you're saying anyway. She'll be thinking many things in her own mind that makes it impossible to hear your loud, raging voice. You may think to yourself that she has seen your point and agrees with you, but this is not the case. She just wants the yelling to stop because she may fear it could get out of control. By trying to scare her into submission, that is nothing more than being a bully, and how long do you think such a relationship will last? You'd be surprised at how many men who date Filipinas or marry Filipinas try and force their views, beliefs and opinions upon the Filipina girlfriend or wife. If you're a person who's prone to getting angry very quickly and tends not to listen without interrupting, then you need to be far more mindful. When you go to have a discussion with your partner, be sure both of you are sitting down, which gives equal power to each other. If you as a man who is standing up or much taller than your Filipina, then that's very intimidating to her when you are literally standing over the top of her. So as I say, sit down on a comfortable chair and actually talk at the same level to each other. Each person has a turn to speak without interruption. If this is hard for you, then you may use a pen to help. Whoever is holding the pen is the person to speak, and the other concentrates on listening carefully. When that person has finished talking, they hand the pen to the partner, who can then have their say. And if you find yourself getting angry, you may ask for a 15-minute timeout where you can go somewhere by yourself so you can reflect on what you need to be doing and what you want to achieve out of all of this. Once you feel more grounded and calmer, you come back and the discussion continues. All this does require a lot of thought and effort from you. Saying things like, "I'm normally a man who speaks his mind," is a load of BS. If you want to have a good, happy relationship, then you need to be doing these sorts of things. And remember, as I said before, your Filipina is at a disadvantage because maybe she doesn't have the words like you have to explain herself. And just because she or anyone else in the world may have a different opinion to yours, it doesn't always mean they are wrong. Just perhaps it is you who could be wrong. I'm sure that comes as a shock for some of you guys, but also it is possible that there could be more than one view that is reasonable and acceptable. So take the responsibility for yourself, and when you finally fight in a fair way, you will actually feel proud of yourself and feel much better about your relationship and the direction it's heading. The choice is really yours. The only question is, will you choose to fight fairly with your Filipina? If you're looking to increase the intimacy with your Filipina girlfriend or wife, then check this end screen video on screen now. Be sure to subscribe and press the bell icon for future videos. Thanks very much for watching. I appreciate all your support. Take care and bye for now.